Hey, have you ever asked yourself, how long will this last? Maybe, maybe you asked that question for a really good dinner. Man, this is so good. I hope it lasts. I slow down and savor the meal. Or a vacation. How long do we get to stay there? How long is this gonna last? Something else. Friends, you're with friends or family and you're just enjoying the company and you're saying, how long will this last? Hey, it will last forever someday. Let me read, not just, maybe I'm even asking the wrong question. Well, no, maybe it's the right question. Because I think we ask, how long will God's kindness last? Forever. How long will His mercy last? To you and me who know Him as Savior. Forever. How long? How strong, not just distance or duration, how strong should my faith be? It should be the strongest thing on planet Earth. I can count on the faithful one. I can tell them He is offering them life. And it is strong. His word is strong and dependable. Let me read what the psalmist says in Psalms 145, starting at verse 14 through 16. The Lord sustains all who fall. You know, as believers, I was going to say as young believers, as young, as old, as middle-aged, wherever you are, don't be shocked if you find yourself stumbling over some issue in life. You are being held by the sustainer. Listen, the Lord sustains all who fall and raises up all who are bowed down. That's the place for us to start. Bow down on our knees saying, God, here I am. Let me continue. The eyes of all look to thee, and thou dost give them their food in due time. Thou dost open thy hand and dost satisfy the desire of every living thing. Wow. You know what? May our desires be God's desires. And when we're proclaiming the gospel, you will find the unbeliever has no desire for God. In our prayers, we ought to be praying, God, give them a desire to know you. Let it be your kindness and mercy that man has known from the beginning, even after we sinned and we're thrown out of the garden. God came after us. But to say I have His desires is not so easy. That comes with growing up. That comes with knowing His word. That comes with experiencing the pains of life and saying, I should have. God is offering us all the help we need. He sustains. You know, I wrote down, let me read what the dictionary says about sustaining. It is to give support or relief. Wow, Lord, I need support. When I come to the street or I go to a customer's and I bring up the gospel, I need your support, Lord. It is to supply. Father, I don't know, how do I even begin this conversation? Supply me with the words to start this conversation that will bring you glory. To keep up or prolong. How many times we say, I'm tired, Or, oh, do I have to pray again? Yes. Yes, you ought to be praying daily, hourly. He keeps up. He prolongs it. He gives us what we need to stay in. Here's the fourth one. To support the weight of. Ouch. You know what? Try carrying the weight of another sinner. Try carrying the good news to someone who has never heard, or the opposition, someone who resists knowing, I don't care. Try carrying that weight. God carries the weight. To support the weight of. Hey, what's your desire? What's mine? I hope it is, Lord, give me the kind of love I need to tell them about Jesus. God bless you in your evangelism, and here we go.